Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend. Last we left off, Sakuya was going to give us his answer about which club he was going to be joining at this school. A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. Nepotism ho! Don't we get to vote? Just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. Join the... And, here is where you start building... This is the first choice that you get to make, basically. Here's where you start building which romance you're going to pursue. And you have multiple options. You've been introduced to all of the main players already. At least most of them. Certain things can only be unlocked after your first playthrough. I don't believe infirmary staff is available on your first playthrough. I am going to join the student council for the first playthrough. And I'll make it pretty clear, I think, whom I'm romancing not too long after this. I will be going through all of the playthroughs, just so you know, all of the romances, and show you as much of this game as I possibly can. But you'll see where I'm starting at the very least. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun! Today's an elective day. What should I do? Now, as many of you know, in any of these games, any Otome game, especially dating sims, you typically have to build up your stats, and, you know, depending on whom you're romancing, you want to build a particular stat. You have 3 here: Wisdom, Vitality, and Charisma. Some characters will prefer you to be an intelligent human. Others will prefer you to be more charismatic and charming and perhaps musically inclined. Other people, you're going to want to have to build up your vitality as much as you possibly can to fucking deal with them, because dear lord. And you'll see what I mean. So, since the lowest stat right now happens to be wisdom, we may as well boost our wisdom a little bit and go to math class. Mr. Nanaki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway. I feel smarter already. Ta-da! Hiyoko leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. That's not too bad. I was pretty sure I wanted to join it, but what does the council do again? We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council room I go. This looks like a CEO's office. Naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less? Hi, Sakuya. So you had this done? Phew. His room used to be filthy. Better suited to rabbits than to us. What a prig. Have you decided which position you will take? I get to choose? Who is there to choose for you, dumb Japanese? Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya? Do not mock me! I am French! A French noble bird? That sounds delicious. I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the... Now you have your choice, but ultimately, from what I understand, he'll default you to this choice anyway, so we may as well just stick with Vice President, because there is only just the 2 of us. You wish to be my right wing? Ha-ha! You've got to nerve. I like that. I think I just got bonded with. Gosh, he looks pretty happy right now. And so I became the Vice President of the Student Council. Because that's how it works. Ah, sitting at home is so relaxing. Yes, her home is in a cave. Oh! Tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to, and you can only talk with people who come with you on this hike, so you have your choice of classmates or the teacher. But I'm going to chat with Ryouta. Ryouta, let's eat together. Sure. Great view, huh? Huh? Is that your lunch, Hiyoko? Yep, it's a calorie me. That's a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. No, it's not. A great man once said it's the ambrosia of the gods. Jeez, if you eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Really? Wow. Thanks, Ryouta. And so I got to eat half of Ryota's lunch. His cooking is so good. We can save the calorie in me in case of a survival situation. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend... Well, I probably want to keep my intelligence up, just to be on the safe side, of course. It's not particular for this particular romance, but, yeah. I'm not getting this at all. Maybe you should review the basics a little more, Tasaka. Yes, sir. Hiyoko leveled up, wisdom increased by 5. Alright, so we're steadily improving in that regard. I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you going to do, Ryouta? I haven't decided, but probably the 3-legged race. Somebody has to. And of course they gotta do this right outside my window. I don't know if you can hear it. It didn't really show up last time, but again, more, loud equipment right outside my window. Oko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed he will! You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It's a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me. I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. Ryota's doing the three-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. Of course, we don't have any frame of reference for knowing why that possibly is because we haven't gone and pursued that route, but apparently she just knows that he might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the... And you actually have a choice of, say, going to the library as well, which would bring you to where Nageki is. But I'm going to go with a 3-legged race, and if you haven't guessed by now whom I'm pursuing as a romance, well, this should be a clue. Oh, are you joining us? Want to run together? I haven't found a partner yet. Okay. Get set, go! Ryota's running for both of us. Pairing up a bird and a primate might have been a bad idea. We somehow came in second anyway, though. We have brought honor to our class. The first barrier for all students who make it this far. The midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Tasaka. Yes! You worked hard. going like that, and you'll do just fine. One day you could surpass me. I'd love to see that. I guess I did pretty well after all. And depending on how hard you've actually studied in your electives so far, you will either be, no, you did pretty badly, actually. Now it's coming pretty much right outside my window, jeez. Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me, too. Yay! Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the... And again, each one of these choices determines who you're going to encounter and all that fun stuff. So let's go to the cafeteria. I think I'll eat at the cafeteria today. Excuse me, 1 half-dead fried rice, please. Yum, my favorite. Grrr! No, this is wrong. A fake! A vicious lie! A familiar voice indeed. Grrr! This is not pudding! This is a hard voice for me to do. Why did I do this? I know, you said. So come on, let's eat outside. We can't horse around in here. What's going on? Not that I can't tell by looking. San saw the pudding here and went nuts. I stopped him from going on a rampage, but... Ow! Cut it out, Oko-san! Grrr! Release me at once! My rage voltage is rising! Help me, Hiyoko! Alright. Leave it to me. Leave it to me, Ryouta! My hunter-gatherer blood boils! Ah! Grrr! No! The Beast Queen shows her true colors! Pull out! Pull out! Oko-san rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult. How do you know that particular imagery, Hiyoko? Anyway. Safe at last. Thanks, Hiyoko. No problem. All I did was shout at him anyway. Apparently that was enough. Now we can all eat lunch without fear of disaster. Hey, our vitality's gone up. Nice. So what should we do? Well, you know, we've been boosting our intelligence. We can probably take a quick trip over and do some music today. We all have to stand up and sing solos today. I'm nervous. His voice is beautiful. Ta-da! Hiyoko leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. Yay! Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish. Now, there's a few things. Tanabata is actually a Japanese holiday. I don't remember all of the specifics about it, but it has to do with star-crossed lovers, and making a wish on this day will increase your chances of this wish coming true. Something about these star-crossed lovers casting their wishes across the river of stars. Something like that. Again, I am not as well versed in Japanese mythology as I probably could be. This is also a point in the game where you can actually gauge which romances you currently have active, because they'll show up as wishes on the bamboo tree. Wow, there are lots here already. Anybody I know? My mother stay healthy this year, and may my stomach get better. Ryouta. Impossible n'est pas français. Take a wild guess who that one is. Morning conference on 10th. Leave 30 minutes early. Buy another alarm clock. May I wake up on time? Wednesday is garbage day. Remember. Okay. Well. What should I wish for? Now, I'm going to point out the mad love of a fallen angel actually leads to a particular romance, which you don't want to, I'm not going to pursue on this round, but I'll show you what that does later. That's a very particular romance. And you can only unlock it after you've played through at least a couple of different times. drinking loudly into the microphone. Anyway, let's see. Well, let's rule the world from the shadows. Let's do that. I wish to take the reins of power through clever schemes and rule the world from the shadows. Oh, hello. Is that you, Tozaka? Miss Chandranaki! You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? You know what? Not tonight. No, thank you. No, thank you. I still have some errands to run. Oh? Well, don't stay out too late. Wasn't the Keymania IIDX public playtest starting today? Maybe I'll stop by the arcade. Today is an elective day. Oh hey, the intelligence got boosted. I think those wishes actually do boost a stat based on the wish. So, since I've actually had my intelligence boosted here, we may as well attend music class now, shouldn't we? I mean, we really don't have to worry about vitality. I mean, based on that score, I think we're gonna be okay. So, to music. I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. And last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be, the musical gorilla? Hiyoko leveled up, charisma increased by 5. We're in a different room for next period, right? Barely 2 hours into the day and I'm already hungry. I can't bear this. Ryouta, we're in the textile room next, right? Let's walk together. Sure. Huh? That was an awfully unenthusiastic response. You don't look too good. Are you okay, Ryouta? I'm fine. Let's go. You're not fine. Yeah, it's my stomach. This happens all the time. It's nothing to worry about. I'll just go to the infirmary for a bit. Could you let the teacher know, please? I think they mean please. Can you make it there on your own? Yeah, I can. Thanks. See you in a bit. He never showed up for 3rd period. Or 4th. Is he still in the infirmary? I'll go check on him after I eat lunch. Hiyoko marches on her stomach, after all. Ryouta? Oh, hello. Are you okay? You look even worse than you did earlier. I'm fine. Sitting around just makes it worse. I got some medicine from the doctor, but I'm not convinced that medicine is doing him any good. I wouldn't trust anything that doctor prescribed. Something's wrong if you go to the infirmary feeling sick and go home feeling worse. Wait a minute, Ryouta. I'm going to give that doctor a piece of my mind. Oh, wait, Hiyoko! It's not his fault. I just have a weak stomach. I'm going to go yell at the doctor. That has nothing to do with it. I'll be back in a minute. Doctor! Dr. Iwamine? Barging in the door and shouting for the doctor is hardly accepted practice. Shall I prepare a sedative for you? No, thank you! I want to talk to you about Ryouta. Ryouta? Oh, Mr. Kawara. He left some time ago. He rested here for 2 hours and wasn't any better for it. You did something to him, didn't you? Wouldn't have been worse to do nothing to him? Doing things to people is my job, after all. Well, yes, but I mean something unnecessary. I'm afraid I can't respond to complaints with no evidence. I examined his condition and provided him with the appropriate medicine. Beyond that, it's all down to how quickly his body recovers. You can't possibly be holding me responsible for his unhealthy nature, can you? Ah, he's probably right. He doesn't have anything to do with Ryota's weak body. If you did something to him, please do send in a complaint. After you find evidence, of course. An evil smile flickers across his face for a moment, and is gone. He did something to Ryouta, didn't he? I don't like this guy. We got our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Tosaka! Sir? Well done. You've gotten even better. Keep up the good work. Yes, sir! Success! Yay! I'm smart! For a human. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long, and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. And before we go any further, I'm out of time for this installment of Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend, but I hope to see you next time where we, well, enjoy our summer vacation. Hope to see you then.